Hey guys, so the winter 2015 anime season is underway, and I'm gonna judge every anime just by its cover and synopsis. This is gonna be totally unscripted. I'm gonna look at these titles, look at their poster, and then read the synopsis, and then I'm gonna judge them. I'm gonna judge them like a prick, based on the cover. Judge the book by its cover. I'm sure that this video won't make anybody mad. Okay, so first, we got Tsukimonogatari Yotsugi doll, whatever. It's another Monogatari shaft bullshit thing. It's this time in February. Okay, so here's a synopsis. This time in February, after the ordeal with Nadeko Sengoku was resolved thanks to Daishi Kaiku working behind the scenes as Kiyomi Araragi studied for. Wait, was that even a complete sentence? Oh, okay, I guess it is. As Kiyomi Araragi studied for the last push before the college entrance exams, a change to his physical body that could not be overlooked, in quotes, was starting to happen. The difference that could be described as retribution for all his past action is... Wow, that's a terrible way to fucking end a synopsis. God, that's one of the worst ways, like, that I've seen to try to get interest, to pique the reader's interest. Another contender would be some synopsis that ended the synopsis with so what will happen in this story? Question mark. And it's stupid. But I'm sure that it's already done airing, and I'm sure it's disgustingly overrated because that's what is always the case with the Monogatari shit and anything shaft in general, no matter what it is. But and I'm sure that it's just another harem member for Araragi. That's what this little 4-episode one-shot, or 4-episode little thing is, little mini-series is. Another harem member for Araragi. More waifu bait, because that's what Bakemonogatari is about. Or Monogatari in general. Okay, so next one we got Tantel Kageki Milky Holmes TD. So it's another season of the lowly moe. Apparently, this Milky Holmes shit is popular enough to keep getting more seasons. I don't even give a shit about Snap. Let me skim it. It's talking about the great era of idols. So, lolis and idols. It sounds like a winning combination for otaku. Absolute duo. Oh, good. I can see ecchi and harem in the genre tags. That sounds good. And the male character isn't even on the artwork, so that's good. The story begins with Blaze, a weapon that is the manifestation of a human soul. Toru Kokonoe happens to be qualified for this, but for some reason his Blaze is not a weapon but a shield. Moreover, he enrolled in a school that teaches combat skills, and thanks to the school's dual partner system, he ends up living with a beautiful silver-haired girl. Okay, well, that sounds about as generic and retarded as you can get. I like silver-haired girls, as you can see in my reaction to whatever that one shitty generic harem was. But yeah, this synopsis sounds as generic as it gets. I'm gonna skip over all these dumb 2-minute ones that nobody gives a shit about. Yuri Kuma Arashi. Oh good. It has Yuri in the title. It's literally advertising Yuri. Some time ago, the asteroid Kumaria... Kuma means bear, by the way. So the asteroid Bearia, whatever, exploded in the depths of space. The resulting fragments became a meteor shower that rained down on Earth, and for some reason bears all over the world rose up and attacked humanity. What? In Man vs. Bear, the bears ate the humans and the humans shot the bears, resulting in a seemingly unending battle and cycle of hatred. In the end, a giant wall of extinction, not Attack on Titan ripoff, was erected between the humans and the bears, and a state of mutual non-aggression came to pass. The human world. One morning, our whatever academy students, whatever and whoever were by themselves and saw the Yuri flower that bloomed in a flower bed. What the fuck? The two are friends as well as lovers. Wait, were they before, or did they see the flower and then they were suddenly lovers? The flower bed is an important place to the two. At that moment, the bear alarms ring out. The bears are invading the human world and the humans are being attacked. Are they really those bears? What? One mystery invokes yet another mystery, one after another. The curtain rises magnificently. Yeah, magnificently, alright. On Yuri Kuma Arashi. So the back of the picture has some mascot characters and a bunch of girls. Makes this pretty generic. It's like, hey, we got Yuri. You like Yuri, right, otaku? You want some Yuri? You like the Yuri? And the plot synopsis is fucking retarded as hell. It's like Attack on Titan for retards, like bigger retards, and it's like a kid's reimagining of Attack on Titan is what it sounds like with Yuri, I guess. Kamisama Hajimemashita has a second season. Oh my god, this is amazing. I loved the first season, and it's not great, but I really enjoyed it. It's solid, quality-wise. I recommend it, especially if you like shoujo. It's probably just a good shoujo to get you into the genre by itself, but I don't even need to read the synopsis, but I'll just say that the first season was worth it, and I'm gonna definitely check out this second season. Oh my god, the picture for this anime is just what the fuck. Teenage boys are notoriously lazy, and the members of Binan High School Earth Defense Club are no exception. Oh my god. Their definition of Earth defense is bumming around all day at the local bathhouse. I'm sure that there aren't any homoerotic situations going on. But when a pink wombat appears out of thin air and begs the boys to help him save the planet... Oh my god, they gotta have a mascot character, don't they? Even the idlest high schoolers jump to action. Watch the magical boys transform and save the Earth with the power of love. Oh my god, so this is a Maou shonen fucking anime. That actually sounds really funny. Not for all the wrong reasons, but sounds like just the idea is really funny. I mean, it's like just take a Maou shoujo and just make all the girls guys, and that's it. I might check this out just out of morbid curiosity. Military! Exclamation mark. Yay. The store... Oh my god. There's a bunch of, like, chibi girls with guns that are wearing dresses. Only in anime. The story centers on an ordinary otaku high school student. One day, two female soldiers... I'm trying. From the Principality of whatever, Lieutenant whatever, and Second Lieutenant Haruka suddenly appear in their tanks as his guards. Why? Oh my god, these synopsises are just the dumbest shit. Then an assassin girl from the Grania Republic named whatever also arrives the town to kill him. Okay. Unfortunately, none of the girls care about using firearms in or around private houses at all. So when... I mean, you just... Things like this, you don't even need to watch the anime to fucking see how dumb it is. It's like, they tell you how dumb this bullshit is by the, reading the synopsis. It's just like, hey look, we got an otaku kid, oh, suddenly there's some girl trying to kill him, and there's two girls trying to defend him, and the girls look like they're wearing school uniforms, and they're moe, and They're just wearing skirts, and yeah. But it's just a 5-minute episode one of those 5-minuters, whatever. Okay, so Kantai Collection KanColle. This actually kind of doesn't have like a morbidly, horribly offensive poster at first glance anyway, but we'll see. The story is set in a world where humanity has lost control of the seas. The threat that has taken over the seas is the deep sea fleet. The only ones who can encounter this threat are Kan Musume, literally warship girls. What? Fuck. Girls who possess the spirit of naval vessels from days gone by. Oh my god. This is, oh my god, what the fuck was that one stupid bullshit, all girl, like, ecchi anime where all the girls were like a certain, gun? What the fuck was that? This is just like that. This is the same shit. Except with the girls, it's all girls who are wearing like school uniforms and they're all warships. Like battleships. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? Why do people watch this? Why do people even try to watch this? I don't even understand why I would bother with this. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, Shinmai, Maou, no Testament. So we got 4 girls on the screen, on the poster, and just one guy. Again, you got a girl with red hair, probably tsundere, of course. It's based off a light novel, so yeah, pretty much guaranteed. I can see something that looks like panties on the blue hair girl or something. Oh yeah, it's ecchi, so yeah. It says romance, which probably means just harem, and I don't think and most of the time I don't think harem actually counts as romance. Whatever, let's read the synopsis. The rather risque battle action story centers around whatever nobody cares. A first-year high school student who is flustered by a sudden question by his eccentric father. Hey, didn't you used to say you wanted a little sister? Oh, here we go. Plus, his father announces that he is getting remarried. His father brings over 2 beautiful stepsisters. Oh. But then embarks on an overseas trip. Oh my god, yay! I'm alone with my 2 stepsisters or something. And my mom, my MILF mom, it looks like, in the top left corner. However, the 2 sisters, Mio and Mia Naruse, are actually a novice devil and succubus. Oh my fucking god. Basara ends up forming a dangerous servant and master contract with them, but due to an error, the contract becomes reversed, and Basara becomes the master instead. Okay. That's good. So he's got a devil and a succubus to serve him, or something. To add 2 things, erotic situations continually start to happen in Basara's life. I wonder how they happen. Probably just by the magical power of ecchi. However, it turns out Mio is having her life targeted by other monsters and heroes, and so the desire/action tale of the strongest character begin. What the fuck? The tale of the strongest character begins. What the fuck? So, are they blatantly saying that the protagonist is overpowered? Like, he's, like, just blatantly saying he's the most powerful? That's fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. Don't watch it. Okay, next we've got an A1 Pictures thing. Yay. I love A1 Pictures. Sainai Heroine no Sodotake. I don't know. The life of Tomoyo Aki, a high school otaku. Fuck you. Working part-time to support his BD hoarding. Blu-ray disc hoarding. With remarkable luck, he bumps headfirst into Megumi Kato, the most beautiful girl he's ever seen. Oh my god, I wonder what's gonna happen. Naturally, the meeting twists his life into a complicated torrent of relationships. Of course, because that's what happens in real life when you run into a beautiful girl. You just randomly start running into a bunch of other girls, and they all want your dick. Ereri Spencer Sawamura, his half-foreigner childhood friend, oh boy, childhood friend cliche, who's always valued her relationship with MC. Did they just call him main character? Did they literally just say main character? She's always valued her relationship with main character. Oh my god, is that real? Am I reading this correctly? Okay, so Kumasauta, a cold, composed, renowned literary genius who shoves everyone aside from our protagonist. Oh, so they just, like, made a incomplete sentence where they introduce a character. What is this? An eroge introduction? Just because you're fucking calling it an eroge introduction when it is, doesn't make it any better. The tale of a small, not quite doujin circle, but not quite indie studio's journey through the tough territory of Kamaket and beyond. Oh my fucking god. This sounds horrible. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Okay, next. Koufuku Graffiti. So we got a bunch of girls that are really, really moe, holding a plate of food. Looks like an omelet with ketchup on it. With writing on it. Probably the title of the show, maybe. I can't read it, it's too small. The story follows Ryo, a middle school girl who lives by herself. Of course, as characters always do in anime, parents hardly ever exist. At least in shit tier anime. She has a knack for cooking and she makes friendships with everyone through her food. The cooking manga is full of detailed cuisine art to whet the appetite and slightly erotic meal scenes. Okay, yeah. Okay. Just advertise some erotic bullshit right in your synopsis. Like, hey, we're erotic. Please read our manga. The Koufuku in the title is a wordplay on two Japanese homonyms, one which means happiness and another that means appetite. See, this is a synopsis that I would actually that I might actually check out the anime if it didn't have the and slightly erotic meal scenes. Shit. It's Shaft. Oh, I just noticed that. It's a Shaft anime. No wonder. That makes sense. Shaft doesn't make anything clean anymore. So it's gotta be some otaku shit. Some dirty, whatever, filthy pandering. Thank you, based Shaft. Okay. So this next one, we got a bunch of lolis. Again, just a bunch of lolis. Whatever the fuck it's called, it doesn't matter. Oh, is that a guy in the background? Is that, like, the guy that's faded out in the upper right corner? There's just a guy. Like, he's, like, barely there. Maybe it's just another girl. We'll read. With the sudden appearance of the monsters that came to be called dragons. Are they dragons or are they just called dragons and they don't even look like dragons? The world had completely changed. Before long, within the human race, supernatural girls with the power of the dragons. Oh my god. Black Bullet? Anyone? Called D. Like, they're just called D. That's good. We're born. So they were just suddenly born. And they were just girls. Okay, got it. Thanks, anime. Only in anime. The secret existence of the only male D. Oh my god, our protagonist is the only male one, and all the other ones are girls. Ha 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 ha. And it's romance and school. Totally not. Why put fucking harem in the title? Or in the genres, you fucking... We all know it's a harem. Okay. Okay, so the secret existence of the only male D was forcefully thrown into the school where the girls of D gathered. That's a really terrible thing to call them. Midgar, where he saw the naked body of one of the students, Iris. Oh my god. Jesus. Furthermore, meeting his long-lost sister, Mitsuki. Oh my god. Oni-chan! 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 Oni-chan. You seem to have been enrolled into this school? Question mark, exclamation point, dot, dot, dot. When there's really no other choice, Iris, I will kill you. What? I will kill you. Think you're looking for another ellipses there. What the fuck? Why would he? Why? Can I? And then in another quote, another set of quotes, can I really believe you? Oh my god. The curtains open as the one and only story. No. Black Bullet, about the boy who was supposed to become the strongest assassin. Yo, my god. He is the OP protagonist, and the incompetent girl unfolds. Oh my god. Unlimited school battle action. I think I've said enough about that just while reading the synopsis. The Idol Master, Cinderella girls, yay, more Idol Master with lots of yay. Idol Master's so great with all the Moe blobs. Maybe I should, I'll read the fucking protect. Oh, it's based on a mobile game, good. Alright, let's read the synopsis. There are many idols with long-established talent agency 346 production, and now the company is starting a new program, the Cinderella Project. Girls leading normal lives. They are chosen to be aspiring idols, so they're just normal girls, and then they just get picked to be idols without any auditioning and to see if they have any talent at all. And see another world for the first time in this Cinderella story. Can they all climb the stairs that lead to the palace? What? The magic begins now. That sounds retarded as fuck. It's another A1 Pictures. Well, they've done all the Idol Master things, I think, but yeah. No. Ansatsu Kyoushitsu. Another poster that doesn't offend me greatly just by looking at it. Hey, look, this one's actually not just 12 or 13 episodes. It's actually scheduled for 22 episodes right off the bat. That's bold nowadays. It's really hard to find those nowadays. A humorous and action-packed story about a class of misfits who are trying to kill their new teacher, an alien octopus with bizarre powers and super strength. Okay. The teacher has just destroyed the moon and is threatening to destroy the Earth. Unless his students can destroy him first. Why is he a teacher then? Whatever. Don't question it. Don't question it, Draconis. You should learn this at this point. It's just accept the stupid. The stupid. Just accept the stupid. What makes things more interesting is that he's the best teacher they've ever had. But how is he their teacher if he's destroyed the moon and is threatening to destroy the Earth? Okay. Death Parade. We got a madhouse in here. There is no place after death that's neither heaven nor hell. Wait, there is a place after death that's neither heaven nor hell. A bar that serves you one chance to win. You cannot leave until this game is over, and when it is, your life may be too. From Studio Madhouse, which brought you some fun anime back in the day, comes a thrilling new series where the stakes are high and the rules are simple. Your life is on the line. Doesn't sound terrible. Doesn't sound particularly interesting either. Hey look, it's finally a sequel to Durararallx2 Shou. Jeez, that's a fucking name for a sequel. I'm interested to see how overrated this is on Maou already. Looking right now. One episode is already at 8.75. Yay, Maou. Never change. So, I'm not even going to bother reading the synopsis because I did not care about the first season at all. I really found it to be lacking in just about every way, and I didn't like it at all. I think it's overrated as fuck. But it took them long enough to make a sequel that they're finally going to make. Whatever. Wait, Studio Shuka? Is that the person? Are they... They didn't do the first season, did they? Who the fuck is Studio Shuka? Studio Shuka. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. They didn't do the first. They didn't have anything to do with the first season, but whatever. Don't care. Aldnoah 0 second season. Didn't even care to try the first one. Dog Days with ending quotation mark. Yay, anime titles that make no fucking sense. So more lolis, moe lolis. The story will take place 2 to 3 months after the second season during fall vacation. Wow, that's a synopsis for you. It's just like the people. It's like it like knows that the people who want to watch it are just gonna watch it. It doesn't even need to fucking try to tell you what it's gonna be about. If it's even about anything, maybe it's not even about anything. And that's why. Shonen Hollywood, Holly Stage 450. Okay. The anime will tell an original story set 15 years after the novel's story. Oh, that's good. So it has nothing to do with the novel. Why do you even mention it then? The story takes place at a fictional theater called Hollywood Tokyo in Harajuku, where members of the idol group Shonen Hollywood develop their talents with diligent work and study. So it's just an idol series with guys. Do they even call them idols when it's a guy? Do they not call them idols? Rolling Star Girls, which I'm sure you're not supposed to say star. Hey, look, another poster with like all girls on the front. In case you haven't caught on yet, I'm not very kind to these posters that have either all girls or almost all girls on the front. I don't care. It's really old. I don't want to see it anymore. Okay, so gun your engines and get ready for the full throttle adventure of the Rolling Girls, the first original anime from the studio that brought you Attack on Titan. No, that's a shameless plug. They're trying to sell something that's not even close to Attack on Titan to fans of Attack on Titan. Hey, look, we did Attack on Titan, and now we're doing something that's not even remotely similar. So watch it, I guess. In the wake of the Great Tokyo War, Japan, as the world once knew it, no longer exists. What? Yay, another generic post-apocalyptic one. What remains is a fragmented network of independent nations, each ruled by a prophet known as a Moza. Every Moza commands an army or mob as they seek to conquer anyone in their path. Enter Nozomi, Yuki, Ai, and Chihaya. Together, these intrepid and adorable girls, well, they just advertise, hey look, we're Moe, the girls are Moe. They just tell you they're Moe. Hey look, our girls are Moe, please watch. Please watch our anime, please. Travel across battle-ravaged Japan, seeking to transform themselves and their world. But it's slice of life. Like, what the fuck? Like, really? The synopsis doesn't sound anything like it should be a slice of life. But it is. And it's all colorful, and hey look, we're adorable girls trying to change the world. Yay! Whatever. Yoru no Yetterman. What is this? In a remote land, there was a girl who gazed beyond the ocean. The land was Yatterman Kingdom. It is said that it is a heavenly land controlled by the Yattermen, the allies of justice. Okay. In order to save her sick mother, the girl attempted to land in Yatterman Kingdom to ask for help. However, she was turned away and her mother passed away without anyone to give her charity. Doronbo, one of the bands of great thieves. There was a beautiful girl named Doronjo working under a boss named Dokurobe. What the fuck? Okay. Her lackeys were two men named whatever and whatever. The Doronbo fight with Yetterman, and within the fray, the team is banished to a remote land. This is a story of a new generation of Doronbos. Doronjo, but whatever, nobody cares. As well as the story of the birth of Gan-chan and Ai-chan as Yetterman. Okay. I don't understand what exactly the plot is and who exactly it's supposed to be about. Like, who's the main character? It sounds like there's 2 or 4 or 6 because it mentions 6 characters. Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's another one that doesn't sound overtly offensive, like bullshit otaku pandering shit, but the synopsis sounds really messy. Junketsu no Maria! Hey look, ecchi! Yay! Story follows Maria, the most powerful witch who lives during the 100 Years' War in France. She despises war, so she obstructs battle with her strong magical powers. Her meddling with her succubus, Artemis, and incubus, whatever, caught the attention of the heavens, so the Archangel Michael issues an edict. When Maria loses her virginity, she will also lose her magical powers. A beautiful angel named Ezekiel is supposed to watch Maria and make sure the witch does not use magic in front of people, but Maria continues to use magic anyways. Oh, Ezekiel's doing his job. I love these stupid... This is a fucking ecchi anime. What the fuck is historical about this? Like, they have Greek gods. There's like a... I hate anime that mix up, like, biblical names and, Greek god names and shit. Roman god names. They just shove them on people and, like, hey, look, this is Artemis and whatever. That shit bothers me a lot. But it's an ecchi, so you can expect it to be really dumb. I just don't understand how it's ecchi and historical. Or, I don't understand how it's historical. This doesn't sound anything, like, to do with history at all. I guess, oh, wait, no. It's set during the 100 Years' War in France. That's why it's historical. Okay, I got it. Seiken Tsukai no World Break! Hey look, a bunch of girls. Again. And what looks like just one guy. Maybe two guys. One in the background who's probably the bad guy. Oh boy. The campus sword and sorcery story. Set to a private high school. High school, guys. That brings together saviors. Youths with awakened memories from past lives. Oh my god. Some of them are Shirogane, who fight enemies with weapons and techniques gleaned from the piranha powers from their own bodies. Others are Kuroma, who wipe out enemies with magic to manipulate the mana powers that surpass physics. A boy named Murmura enrolls in school. He is the first person in history with the past lives of both Shirogane and Kuruma, so he's just a super special protagonist. And it's a bunch of girls, and it says romance, so it's probably harem. Yay. Sengoku MUSOU. Yay. It's another historical anime that's set during the Sengoku period, because I guess that's the only historical period that's interesting in Japan. Toyotomi, whatever, it's on the verge of unifying the realm and all personally trained generals Ishida and Fukushima, as well as Otuni, whatever, and Shimon, and then the front line of the battle amidst the warrior formation of the two young warriors of the Sanada household, older brother, whatever, and younger brother Yukimura. As the stalemate begins to break down, Sanada Yukimura rides as on a lone horse into the fray. His brother follows him right after. I don't quite understand what this is about. Really? Like, it's just about battles? Quote-unquote historical battles? And finally, we have another one with a bunch of girls on the front. All the girls are in the front, are the most prominent, and there's a guy or two in the background. I think that's two guys. Maybe it's just one. Three guys? Is that three guys, maybe? Oh, I see a furry. Yay. And the girl in the front looks like a Tsunade or something. And it's an ecchi. Yay! And this is romance, so it's probably harem. Shinichiro decides to look for a job in order to pay his rent, and his teacher suggests that he work for someone at their house, doing housekeeping. However, the person who hired him was Sakuya, a girl who is the 37th head of the Shimazu family. Does it say historical in the genres? Okay, good. And her job is to exercise and eliminate unwanted creatures. Shinichiro accidentally releases one of the creatures that Sakuya captures, and they cooperate to catch it. What? Wait, Sakuya captures it, and then they cooperate to catch it. What? What? A story of comedic creature hunting begins, and ecchi and harem. Yay. So, this season looks really fucking weak. Holy shit. There's, just like most anime seasons, there's so many that are just like generic ecchi harem or generic moe shit. And then there's some other ones that are different that stand out a little bit, but may or may not sound worth watching either. I can see people finding like a handful of these anime interesting, and the rest are just shit that you throw away. Like, there's ones about slice of life with girls making food and slightly erotic scenes, quote unquote. And then there's a bunch of harems, and there's a bunch that have a bunch of lolis and a bunch of moe, and there's one that's about girls who are battleships, and there's one that's about moe blobs who are defending an otaku. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, this season looks terrible. But then again, what season doesn't look terrible? Kind of doubt anything will really stand out this season as being something that that there's a lot of buzz generated over. Probably JoJo's Bizarre Adventure again, and of course Durararallx2 overhyped. I'm sure that the hype train has been just been a juggernaut for a long time. And then I'm sure that there was a retarded hype train for the Monogatari whatever. And everything else is just like nobody fucking cares. If there's a hidden gem this season, I will be hugely surprised.